Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix 2018, episode 50. In this episode, we're going to get into Reborn Storage and do some auto crafting. Let's get started. Alright, so we're going to need 10 heating vents, 24 frames, and a pattern crafter and a other crafter. So, let's find out how we get that. So, we're going to need 24 of these frames. And we have no more quartz enriched iron. Alright, there we go. So there's some more of that. So, alright, need even more quartz enriched iron. Another couple stacks of that. Alright, there we go. There's our crafting frames. Now we need 10 heat vents, or heat conductors. Those require basic processors. Okay, need some more iron bars. Need some more iron bars. There we go. And then the last things we need are a single crafting CPU. This will speed up the operation. You have to have at least one, but if you have more, the crafters work faster. So let's see here. Yep, there we go. And a crafting storage, which is going to require lots of stuff. So let's see here. Need a crafting table. Need a 1K storage part. No silicon in here. That's okay. We made a bunch of silicon. I just didn't put it in the system yet. Alright. There's that. Now we need a destruction core and a construction core. Let's see here. That requires quartz. Boy, they're both finite resources. Well, whatever. Alright. There we go, a crafting storage. Now let's get our Ender IO conduits. And I'm going to try to put this downstairs, pretty much right under where that is. So let me just make a hole in the floor so that we get an idea of where things are. Okay. So, should be, what, 1 over and 2 over, maybe? Think about getting stuck in here occasionally is weird. Looks like maybe 1 over from where I meant to be. Yeah, there's the controller. Alright, so that should give us access to the refined storage stuff. So I'll fill those holes in a minute. So let's go ahead and build this thing pretty much right here in the corner. So we start by making the bottom be all crafting frames, except for this part, which is going to be a heat conductor. Then we're going to use crafting frames not like that, because we're going to have heat vents. Then we have either the CPU or the pattern crafter, does not matter. Then the crafting storage. That was not the crafting storage. There's the crafting storage. And here's the last heat conductor. And there we go. There is a pattern, or a crafting storage. So now all we have to do is put patterns in here, and we should be able to auto-craft using refined storage. So let me go fix the ceiling real quick. Let's see here. Where's my cobblestone? Alright, so that should be stone. And we'll have to get something for that. But we'll deal with that in a minute. Not stone. Where's my dirt? There are now like too many things over here. Now, how did whatever. Alright, so do I have a stone painted facade? I kind of think I do, actually. Hey, yeah. That was the last thing that I did there, so... Alright, I think that should be what we want. Alright, so you should be one of those. You should be one of those. Yeah, you got it right. Cool. So, the next step is to build some patterns so we can actually craft things. So, let's go build a pattern. And to get one of those, we need some quartz enriched iron, some glass. Alright. So that's a blank pattern. To make one of those, what we have to do... Alright, I think we're going to need to have a pattern grid for this. So it's a pattern, an advanced processor, and a grid. So let's make another grid. Alright, what are we missing there? Missing a construction and a destruction core and a machine casing. There's our grid. We needed that pattern to make the pattern grid. And we need an advanced processor. Alright, so there's more printed silicon. And there's that. So there's our pattern grid. So we'll put that, I'm thinking, just right above the normal crafting grid. Alright, so I'm gonna need my axe. And we'll put this pattern grid here. So, this is how you make patterns. You can either make processing patterns, which are for machines, or you can make regular crafting patterns. So, the first pattern I want to make is a pattern for patterns. Not JEI synchronized, huh? Let's fix that. Okay. So, now you don't have to have the material. It can be, these are ghost patterns. And to make one, though, we have to have some patterns. I'm going to have a pattern to make patterns. So let's get one of these. And then we'll put the patterns over here. And we can either use OR dictionary, and it will use any kind of glass, or we can leave that be, and it will use just vanilla glass. So I think I'm going to use OR dictionary for that. So there we go. We have a pattern that makes patterns. And we're going to have to go downstairs and put the pattern in there. But now when we go back up to our crafting grid, we should be able to craft patterns. So you can see we've got a way to craft it. So it says craft. That means there are none in the inventory. That's because the display is normal. If we display no craftables, it won't display that pattern unless there were some in the system already. If we say only craftables, it will display only the things that it can craft. Normal display displays both of them. It will be craft if there's nothing in the system, and it will display the number if there are. So let's make some of those. So when we hit start, it's going to say we need 8 iron, quartz enriched iron, which we only have 40 of. So we're going to need to craft, fewer than 8 patterns to get, 16 patterns to get started. So here we go. We're going to craft 8. We needed 24 glass, 24 redstone, and 24 quartz-rich iron. That's all there. So we should be able to go through, and you see it starts making our patterns. So we take that in there, put them in here, and let's make something else. How about quartz-enriched iron? We needed some of that to get more patterns, so let's teach it how to make this. I won't use Ore Dictionary for that. It shouldn't matter because I don't think anything else would, be iron and whatnot, but there we go. We can now make quartz-enriched iron, which means we should be able to make more than 8 patterns. It said in the system, can I make 32 of them? Missing 30, available 30. That's all of our iron? Wow, I've burned through our iron. Okay, well, I didn't realize that. I thought we had tons of iron. We do not have tons of iron. So, we'll have to go get more iron. I guess I'm going to have to go mining. I will be back after I do that to get some more resources because we have no iron. Alright, so I'm back from my mining trip. I've got plenty more iron now, at least for a while, but I'm still running low on gold. I didn't mine the level that I would find gold at, so I didn't get any on the trip. I wanted to let you know that it doesn't scale, not each of these are 5 extra%, but it does scale a little bit, so each extra lens of the same kind will filter it more towards the ore you're looking for. So I went ahead and added 5 more of these to this, and we'll see what we get. We've got 4 gold ore right now. I only just added the lens, though, so it won't take effect in what you're seeing at the moment. And got through about 11 million RF in the last 20 minutes, maybe 10 it was running while I was gone. But with this, we should be able to keep up, I think. Let's see here. How are you doing? You are still going down pretty rapidly. Let's see. Are you all running? No, none of you are running. Okay. So, it's important to have the switch kicked on, otherwise it doesn't work. So, there we go. We've got the Signalum one. I wonder if we can get the Resonant one. A Resonant upgrade kit requires pyrotheum dust, enderium, and aluminum gear. I have no idea how you make that. So, aluminum you get from cooking. Aluminum you get tin, silver, and energized glowstone. 3 tin, 1 silver, 4 glowstone. Ugh. This is hard. Math is only occasionally one of my strong suits. Okay, so if I want some of that, that's not silver. We do want more tin, though. So it was 3 tin, 1 silver, and 4 glowstone. That should get us 1, but I want, more than that. I want at least 4 for gear. We should probably get a bit more than that. So let's see, it's 3 to 1 to 4 ratio. Okay. So let's get... So there, that should be a 4 to 1 to 3 ratio, I think. So, step 1, turn this off. Step 2, let's toss all these things in the smeltery. We're going to get plenty of energized glowstone. It can't do the individual work faster, but it can do pretty much all of the work simultaneously. So it takes as long as it does to melt any one ingot, but then it takes no time at all to melt, 100 of those same ingots. Oh, by the way, I'm going to change the tree farm to use birchwood. We've got plenty of saplings and wood right now for oak. I'm going to get rid of charcoal. No, I'm going to keep making charcoal. But what I need is a different kind of thing to replace netherwort. So we're going to use birch saplings instead of using netherwort. I need netherwort for something else. So, where is my axe? But I realize I don't have pretty much no birch saplings. So I figured I should get a few of those before I start trying to make those. Let's see here. 14 should be enough. Alright, so let's go change the tree farm. Alright, so how many saplings are in there? Not that many right now. Let's see here. So do I have all the dust types? I do. So I've got magenta and orange, and he's not dyed. So I'm going to need my Golemancer's Bell, because I want you to go away for a minute. Same thing with you, and hey! A, move over. B, put him down. Yes, you, put him down. Alright, so we've got 3 golems, 1 smart golem. Okay. Alright. So, step 1, let's get rid of all of these saplings. Step 2, we're still going to have charcoal. We're not going to have this kind of wood anymore. Apples can come with me, and we'll take all of these saplings. Then I'm going to need the drawer key. Going to unlock that. Alright, so what are we going to have in place of these things? We're going to have birch saplings and birch wood, and that's what you get from a birch place. So we'll just split those in 2, and okay, where does wood keep coming from? Okay, drawer, you are being derpy. What's up with you? Alright. Are you you're not, okay. Where's my seal, or my bell? Okay. You go away, and let's just chop you down. Okay, let's try that again. So, well, I may as well get a 1x2. Nah, I won't do that. Because I'll probably switch this back at some point. Or make a different kind of farm and use the 2x2 for that. Alright, let's try that again. So, I want to split birchwood and birchwood. I want to split saplings and saplings. No, I want to split saplings, because we're still going to have charcoal in there. Okay, that's what I want to happen. So, let's get your upgrades back in there. And we should be safe in here at night because of the light that I planted. That should be fine. Okay, so take the bell, and we're going to change all of you. Give me 1 sapling, please. You're going to replace oak with birch. Now we need to place the seal back. Here's the provide seal. And the provide seal should be a whitelist of that sapling that I put away. The options, it shouldn't matter about that. Priority shouldn't matter. Golems should be like that. And that should be good. Okay. Then we need the store seal. And you are going to be orange. And your priority is going to be -1. I need some wood. Hi, zombie. You can't come in here. So we're going to whitelist that guy. Priority is 1 for orange golems, so that looks good. Alright, so you are the empty seal. You empty the charcoal out of here, and you put it in there, because that ended up being simpler. When I get more blaze rods, we'll replace that with an ender chest that gets imported, so we'll have to come out here to get the charcoal. But don't have any right now, so that is fine. So I think that's all good. So let's see here. He needs to be a magenta golem who plants trees. So, are you going to plant trees? Yes, yes you are. Perfect. Then he's going to be a tree chopping golem, which we're going to put, I don't know, here. Then we'll place the other golems down. They are going to be all orange. So all I really need to do is put them in different places so they can go and gather things up. So we'll put, yep, okay. So that should be our new tree farm. Okay, only in that short time since I changed over the lens counts, you can see we're now up to 13 gold ore from 4, so, you know, it does help, it does improve, but it's still random, and you never know what you're going to get, but this will definitely help with our gold ore, so hopefully we can do a little better for that, get that what we needed. So, let's get back to working with this. So when we left off, we were trying to make more patterns and didn't have any iron. So I was going to make 32 patterns. Okay, and now we are able to do that. So we've got to craft 80 quartz enriched iron. We only have 15 available, but it will be able to do that. So it's telling you exactly what it's going to do, and we're going to keep going. So there we go. And you can see we just end up with the patterns, they just end up in the system, and there we go. So, we can put those in the pattern thing, and let's work on that jetpack. So, I'm going to use the thermal expansion recipes, not the Ender IO recipes. So, let's see here. We'll need to know how to make a leather strap. We only need one of those, though. We'll need a couple of leadstone thrusters and a flux capacitor. So let's teach it how to make a flux capacitor. You do that with redstone, lead, copper, sulfur. There we go. And none of this should need to be ore dictionary. I mean, I don't have other kinds of ingots, so I'm going to leave that be. So there we go. That's how you make a flux capacitor. We'll make the leather strap ourselves. Why bother? Let's just add a pattern. We'll add a pattern for everything. Okay, so the leadstone thruster requires all of these things. And we're going to need to teach it how to make redstone reception coils. We'll need to teach it how to make those reactant dynamos. And reactant dynamos require lead gears. Alright. I think that's everything. So let's go down and put our new patterns in the system. And see if we can make a jetpack now. So, Let's see here. Okay, I didn't give it the actual pattern for a jetpack, so, you know. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, all of that should be good. So with that pattern, can it make a jetpack? Let's find out. Can you make a leadstone jetpack? Alright, it's missing redstone transmission coils. It's missing leadstone flux ducts. We need to know how to make those things, so let's go ahead and do that. Leadstone flux ducts are made with all of these things. We will order dictionary this one for the glass. And then it was redstone transmission coils. Yeah. Don't need a dictionary for that one. Or dictionary, it's usually safe to leave on, but occasionally it gives you really weird results. So generally, I try to only use it where I know I need it. So, let's see here. Let's go back to that jetpack. I want it up here. Okay. So, can we craft a jetpack now? We're going to craft one of these, two of these, two of these, one of those, two of those, two of those. To craft 4. And it's telling us we have all of the resources that we need. So if we start, we need a crafting monitor, because that will show you what it's actually doing. So let's see here. Crafting monitor. We need a couple of improved processors, some patterns, and machine casing. Alright, so let's teach it how to make machine casings. We seem to be needing those quite a bit. Alright, so this is stone. It's any kind of stone, I think. Let me double check that. Yeah, it's any kind of stone. So in this case, we will use that pattern in case it wants to use andesite or some kind of chiseled stone or whatever. And let's see here. It knows how to make patterns, but for now, we're just going to take a couple out of there. And let's go downstairs and add this pattern. Alright, getting a lot more gold stuff again, that's cool. I have been using that to be able to get some more gold. So let's see here, some quartz enriched iron. Let's just make a stack of that. We've got iron available and quartz available, so that should be no problem. So, now I wanted to make the crafting monitor. And we need a machine casing. Yep, there we go. And here is our crafting monitor, which we'll just put right there. Now, it's probably done already, so we're not going to see anything here, but that's okay. We'll watch the next one. Alright, let's see here. Let's get the Yeta wrench. And let's take away that cable. And now we'll put the crafting monitor there. And there we go. Huh. These are still very dark over here. I guess it's not an ender eye. I think maybe it's a... Well, whatever. Do we have that jetpack? Hey, looky there, we do. Cool. Alright, that's a good wrapping up point for this episode. And next episode, we will finish working on our jetpacks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.